Morning, guys. Hey, hey. Really pretty. A little cold and windy, but look, everything's starting to bloom. Yes. You know what that means. We'll be hearing flip and flop, and we'll have to figure out which foot goes flip and which foot goes flop again. It's really, really pathetic that my brain thinks of that stuff. Oh, Lord. But it does. I'll admit. I'm an idiot. I'm a success. All right, let's take a look. They're not letting anybody up close to the building today. And I didn't see anybody over on 15th Street for tours yet. I did see that there were some box trucks here yesterday, and you know, I tend not to get really excited about those anymore because they bring in all kinds of stuff. The one time, you know, it's funny. The other night I dug down into my files, like way back in the beginning, and just the things that I had forgotten about that I'd seen was just incredible. So the one time that oh, we got a fine looking young man down at the door this morning. The one time when, the only thing I've ever seen really, really good come out of box trucks, and there's been, you know, several of them here, but, I think it was, can't remember the date. So I think it was like late spring, early summer when they, had them all up in front of the building, but, and I sat here and I videoed for quite a long time that day. They were bringing out like tons and tons of production equipment. I mean, they were just rolling this stuff out, and I'm like, what the heck, you know? And then I have seen trucks as well bringing stuff in that looked like that. But that's the most exciting stuff I personally have ever seen come out or in of those trucks. Let's see. But everything's really quiet. I don't see him down there. Look at you, man. Thank you so much for your service, young man. Thank you. So there's not much going on in the city to really talk about. I'm going to head back over to the Capitol because some other stuff came up, and with all this January 6th stuff, so I'm going to go back over there and show you guys some stuff and bring back some stuff from way back. I'm talking like when the razor wire fencing was up around the Capitol. I mean, I dove down in my files hard the other night, and you know, I shared that pic. That's exactly what I look like the next morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl. I mean, you have really seen some stuff. I have forgotten a lot of stuff. So, that's my plan. But why they have it closed off? Okay, so there's nothing on the schedule today. And there wasn't anything on the schedule yesterday either. So why they have it closed off, I really don't know. You know, they would close it off for a flight, for a motorcade, but there's not one on there. So otherwise, I just don't know. I just don't know. So, all right. Well, this is it. I'm going to go ahead and shut down. I'll take a drive through again. You know, I don't walk the whole city anymore. I couldn't if I wanted to right now because I'm just in too much pain lately, but I don't walk the city anymore, guys, so please don't think I'm some kind of, like, major athlete. I literally park very, very close, if not across the street, and I go back to my car, and I drive. I'm not a fool. There's nothing to see, otherwise I would, because I used to. But, you know, being on my treatments, I can't do that stuff anymore, and I refuse to go back on them. You know, the side effects were just too much, so... Anyhow, I do drive. I want to clear that up with everybody. Because they're like, oh, you walking and how many miles? No, I don't anymore. I just don't. I walk like maybe 3 blocks a day now. So anyhow, I love you guys, and I will be seeing you shortly.